When I leave home for a walk, as I get out of the cul-de-sac I live in, I see the wonderful views of a city landscape, just like the one on the screen. I manage to translate my observations into computer code that draws such landscapes, including random landscapes for unique cities, turtle, and math functions. I'm going to put a new function called input. In fact, I'm going to cast the input. I have a new build system that will allow users to input a Y level coordinate of their choice. And I can put 200. Back to coding. The grass that the city is on is going to be green with a line border. The drawing of the landscape is a simple task. You just need a huge long distance. We're just going to set the coordinate of the turtle to the Y level that is inputted by the user. We're just going to draw a big square. The square would be too big to fit onto the screen, and so that begin fill actually works because a square is being filled in rather than a line not being filled in. And all this is just configuration to begin drawing the buildings of back and forward. X coordinate of the turtle would be minus 900. We are going to use a function to teach the code how to draw a window. It's as simple as drawing a small square. Just a bit of configuration steps. Turtle is in line and that the window frame will be big enough and visible to the naked eye. This is how I'm moving the turtle right 10 pixels without changing the heading. This is the actual drawing of the square. Actually, this should say frame. Because a window is as simple as a square. And some glass. This this set of code puts the turtle back onto the left border of the building, the skyscraper, and moves the turtle forward 5 pixels, which is an increment, just ready, just right to get ready to draw the next story of windows. Now we are going to now we are going to use the window function in a building function. Teacher. This length has been reduced to length -1 so that there is no set of windows that are drawn outside of the building boundaries. And for the configuration, set heading 90 so that the turtle is facing upwards towards the sky, so that the border could be drawn, so that the building could look tall, like a skyscraper. If the building is sloping down, I don't want the turtle to continue drawing. What this equation does is to calculate how much the turtle should move forward by so that it could come back and create a slope down with a negative gradient so that the boundary doesn't cut through the pane of windows that's already drawn. This is calculated by the length of the window heights and the width of the window frame. This equation calculates how much the turtle is going to move to the right so that the width of the resulting building is as described in the function. We're on to the main program. This is so that the title has a black border. We are going to be drawing 23 buildings so that the whole landscape fits onto the screen. This is another reason why I like to use RGB value 255 because it works well with random integer function, a random module. The reason why I put 3 zeros is so that the odds of random choosing 0 is weighted so that the odds of random picking 0 is a third, and every other angle there's a chance of 1 in 9 of the other angles to be chosen. For any color of grey, RGB will always be equal to each other. This determines how dark or light the grey is. A number closer to 255 is a bright grey, closer to white, while a number closer to 0 is closer to black. Oh, I have a mistake. Just go to fix typos. New input system. And voila. And voila. We have a landscape now. I know the scene looks very cloudy, but if you want something to do with outer space, check out my solar system.